What's up everyone, welcome to the Speedcube.co.nz YouTube channel. My name is Mike and today we are going to take a look at the Dayan Guhong. Okay, so specifically this is the V4 M, the fourth version of the Dayan Guhong. I'll be honest, the previous versions of the Guhong have passed me by. I'm not sure if that's because they weren't super available in New Zealand or whatever, because I generally buy my cubes from New Zealand stores, or I have done in the past 4 years anyway, when I can. So I'm familiar enough with the Dayan V1 and V2, but yeah, the Guhong is not something I know a lot about the history of, but there's been a lot of hype around this cube because I like the Dayans. I love the Dayan 2x2 as well. I've been excited to have a look at one of these. So actually, let's have a look at the stuff box, eh? Let's just see what we've got. So this is a magnetic cube from Dayan. Of course, inside here, oh, look at that. We've got a little bag. It's not often you see a bag from anyone except Gan. That is cool. Very nice. Also in the box, we have now I'm going to give a shout out to Dayan here for actually giving a usable size screwdriver as well, instead of that little wee tiny thing that just strips screws that Moyu give you. What else have we got in here? I'm going to guess this is a how to solve pamphlet. Yes it is, looks like it. Only in Chinese. Damn, so good luck with that. This is cool. I can't believe it came with a bag. How fancy. So this is like a mid-range puzzle. It's 27 New Zealand dollars. So it's not exactly budget, but it's not exactly flagship either. But let's get into it and give it a few turns. Woo! So let's have a close look at it. They're quite cool center caps, aren't they? With the little step edge on them. Nice shades. It feels light. I'm not exactly sure what the weight of this is. If I remember to do so, I will put it in the cards here while I'm editing. But yeah, nice shades, nice gloss finish. Let's give it a crack. Oh, I like the silver logo. That's cool. So let's give it a turn. Okay. Ugh. That is really curious. Okay, so how does it feel? Well, this one, now here's a funny thing, right? I opened one up for the shop, for the display model in the shop, and it was pretty tight, but this one is kind of wild how loose it is. It's really loose. So they're not all super consistent out of the box. Looking inside, we can see that it's not too hectic with the factory lube either. Let's have a look at the bits while we're here, eh? So here we have the edge. We can see in the light there's the magnets in there, plenty of them. Let's have a look. Yeah, so there's our magnet structure in there. Nothing to stop those falling out, interestingly. Just glue. We're relying on the glue in this. Even the corner, the base of the corner piece has got little ridges there to help hold onto that lube. The lube that isn't there. Inside here is a very traditional screw spring tension, which I'm actually going to nip up just ever so slightly. Why do I cut my nails the day before I do unboxing videos? Why? These are really solid center caps. They are very solid. Right, I'm just going to give this a quick quarter turn. Oh, these are tight. So it feels kind of like it feels like it's decent quality in so much as the center caps stay in, you know, the core and the screws work very well together. There's obviously a lot of tension in there. So for a not flagship cube, it has been nicely put together. Okay. Okay, so yeah, a little bit more tension and it's performing quite well now, actually. It's quite loud. It's out of the box. Okay, out of the box, how does it feel? It is fast, for sure. It feels fast. It feels light. It feels a bit dry. You can almost hear the dryness of it. And, you know, I'd be tempted to bang some silk in here for sure straight away. Like a drop or something. But yeah, really, you know, really nice, colorful shades. Bright, vibrant, easy to see. Let's get back into it and look at this core. So there's really not much fancy stuff going on about this cube. Like, it just looks like a fairly standard little piece of kit, but it does come with that bag and the screwdriver and stuff. So it's a nice little package, you know, like a nice little contained little package. Very light, very nice, very solid, very balanced. The magnet feel is quite strong. I will give it that. Yeah, really strong magnets. I'm sure you can hear that. Just feather light. There's a little bit of a GAN feeling to it actually, now that I'm playing with it a bit more. And it's, okay, what am I thinking? What it feels like, this cube, it feels like it's a blank canvas, okay? Now bear with me. It feels as though this is a blank canvas for the feel of your choice, for like whatever lube you're into. If you're into silk and D&M, drill that into here, you're gonna get that pure silk D&M feeling. Does that make sense? It's it feels like it's ready. It's like kind of like the Mailong 3M gave me that feeling as well. Especially you know, that's the one I chose to do that the video where I compared all the factory lubes. I did that because it felt like it was just waiting for setup and it was waiting for a lube. And this kind of has a similar feeling. Out of the box, it's good. But I feel like this cube's potential is maybe in the setup, if that makes sense. But I rate it. It's 27 New Zealand dollars. Comes in a great little package with the bag and the screwdriver and stuff. It feels light. It looks great. The center pieces, the center caps have a nice sort of symmetry to them. I like the design on those. It's just a great traditional tension system magnetized cube. Nice strong magnets. If strong magnets and a light cube is what you're after, this is it. This is your blank canvas ready for you to do what you want with. Get the lube that you like in there, the lube combos you enjoy, put them in there. That's what this is. It's potential waiting for you. That's really cheesy. That feels like it could be on the side of a cube box. Okay, so I took a time out from writing cheesy taglines for the side of cube boxes to actually take the Guhong V4 for a bit of a spin on my Wednesday night stream. Because, and I know we're kind of straying into the territory of an actual review here as opposed to just an unboxing and first impressions, but I did have a hard time forming opinions about the Guhong V4 M. There was a lot of hype around it. I was really excited for it. And I'm not sure exactly why that was. I think it was just because it was Dayan, to be honest. I really like the Tengyun V1. I love my Tengyun 2x2. And then here we are, we were going for my first try of one of the Guhongs. And it's a hard one for me to form an opinion on. Maybe because of that hype that was built around it. Like I was expecting something so amazing. And the cube's not bad. But maybe it's just not for me. It's OG in so much as it's got that screw and spring tension system, which is awesome. But also, the magnets are so strong and the cube's so light that it has a particular feel that I just think actually isn't suited to me at all. And that's not to say that it's bad, it just didn't suit me personally, you know, which is fine. Daniel, who works in the store, has one. He threw some silk and some D&M in his. And tensioned it quite high actually. He likes his cubes a bit tight, and it's actually really good. His one was great, and the one that I'm using here on the stream, I also put a bit of tension in. I cranked up those screws and I also threw some silk in it, and to be honest, it went really well. I was getting pretty reasonable times for me, like early to mid 20s, which is totally acceptable times. Like it's the same kind of times I'd get on my GAN 356M. Or, you know, matches the best cubes I've had on anything, to be honest. So yeah, what do I think? What this cube is it's perfect if you like strong magnets, if you like a light cube, and you like an OG screw and spring tension system. If that's your jam, then this cube is literally perfect. It's the one for you. But if you're like me and maybe you feel like the magnets are a bit too strong, then, well, it's not, I guess. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about it apart from that. It is what it is, and if you like what it is, then it's perfect. If you don't, it's probably not the one for you. Anyway, I'll leave it there. You've had enough of my trash solves, and we'll wrap up the rest of this video. Feels good, and I'll explain that in a second. There you are. That's the Dayan Guhong magnetic 3x3, Dayan's mid-range 3x3. Thank you so much for watching. Link to this cube, of course, in my store in the description. And I will catch you in the next one.